campers, my name is Amy and today I'm going to lead you through about 25 minutes of beginner yoga. If you are new to yoga, it is a beautiful practice that connects the mind and the body through breath and movement. So I'd like you to grab a mat, grab a space where you can move a little bit and come to an easy seated position. Now in yoga, we focus on our breathing. So I want to start today's class by turning inward. So place your hands gently in your lap, just one on top of the other, and close your eyes. Begin to take notice of your breath and just breathe. Yoga is a very calming practice. You can come to this anytime you feel overwhelmed or sad or anxious. And just get in touch with your feelings and get in your body. Close your eyes and feel the energy within your body. As you breathe, fill your belly with air. Feel your rib cage expanding. See if you can make your belly stretch like a balloon. Filling up as you inhale and shrinking as you exhale. Let's do that one more time. Fill your belly with air. And exhale it out through your nose. Good. Open your eyes. Place your hands on your knees. We're going to do one more technique. It's called buzzing like a bee. So I want you to place your head in your hands. Just place your fingertips on your head and make a sound like a bee. As you do this, see if you can feel the vibration moving around your head, your mouth, your sinus cavities. See if you can make it move in different parts of your head. Now I do it by going higher and lower in my vocal register, like ah, oh. Try it one more time. Pretty neat, huh? Drop your hands back down. We're going to take some very easy neck rolls. So I want you to place your palms down on your knees. Now gently roll your head to the right. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Gently roll your head back, not too far, over to the left, back around the front, center. Ooh, feeling a little bit of popping in mine. It feels so good. Really gentle, just move slow, slow, slow in a clockwise motion. Go the direction of your clock. One more time, we'll come back to the front. Bring your head up, and let's go the other direction. Bring your chin to your chest. Send your left ear over to your left shoulder. Bring it to the back. Move it around. Front and side. One more time. One more gentle, gentle neck roll. Go slow and move carefully. And now bring your head up. We're going to come over to our hands and knees into a tabletop position. So I'll turn sideways so you can see me. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide and come into a flat back position. Feel as though you could put a cup on your back and you could rest it and hold it up. Spread your fingertips wide. Reach your neck long so your neck is straight. As you take a deep inhale, I want you to bring your belly down, drop it toward the floor, and tilt your head back and up. This is called cow pose, or you can call it rainbow because it looks like a rainbow. As you exhale, arch your back, bringing your chin to your chest, coming into cat. Think of a Halloween scary cat. Or you can call this is rainbow. This one is unicorn, moving back through cow. Moo. If that feels fun to you, make a moo sound. If you want to make a cat sound, meow. And now move through this one more time. Let's arch the back, coming into cow, moo, or unicorn. And as you exhale, come into cat, meow. And then come back to a neutral position. Good job. You're gonna send your hips back so you're sitting on your feet. Reach your arms out long in front of you. This is called child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat and spread your fingertips wide. This is a relaxing pose that just feels really nice. Whenever you need a break or a rest, this is a great pose to come into. Take a couple of deep breaths here. You're always welcome to take a sigh of relief and let it out. It's really good and healthy to move sound. If you're feeling frustrated or sad, take a deep breath and just exhale, let it out. It's a safe space to do that. And now come back through to that tabletop position. And we're going to press back into a downward facing dog. So spread your fingertips wide, curl your toes behind you, press your hips up to the sky, and see if you can walk your feet in a little bit closer, pressing your chest toward the tops of your thighs. Take a deep breath here, come up high on your tippy toes, and exhale, try to press your heels down to the mat. Good job. See if you can look at your belly button. So tilting your head a little bit further. Hi, belly button. You should feel a nice stretch here in the back of your legs and also in your shoulders. This is a pose that we come to over and over again in yoga. Downward facing dog. Now if you want to bend your right leg and then bend your left leg and just alternate walking your dog, which many of you probably do if you have a pet. We are walking our dog in yoga. So just go back and forth, side to side, stretching out the backs of your legs that might be tight, bringing some energy there and warming up. Nothing should ever hurt in yoga, so if you feel any pain, just take a break and come back down to that child's pose position. Now I want you to move through to a plank position. So send your toes out behind you, walk your hands out a little bit in front of you, and come down on your elbows. This is a plank, or we call it caterpillar. So stay right here and just balance for just a breath. Good job. Now slowly lower down, bring your hips to the ground, and pull your elbows in toward your body. This is called Sphinx pose. Have you seen that great statue in Egypt called the Sphinx? That's what you want to look like here. Press the tops of your feet into the mat and just breathe here. You should feel a nice stretch in your lower back. If it's too much, just kind of come down a little bit more. Take a little bit of pressure out of your forearms. But breathe here and see if you can lengthen the back of your neck, reaching the crown of your head high while keeping your shoulders back and down. Good job. Now I want you to lower your chest down to the mat. Place your left ear on the mat and send your arms out long against your body. We're going to do a pose called locust. Bring your head back to the center. Lift your neck and shoulders off the mat. Zip your legs together, pressing your feet in one long line like you have a lizard's tail. As you inhale, lift your legs off the mat and lift your arms off the mat. This is a lower back challenge, so you're gonna feel it there. Inhale one more time, lift up, and exhale, come back down. Great job. I want you to press back into a child's pose one more time. So spread your knees to the sides of your mat. Place your chest on the mat and send your fingers out long, resting the middle of your forehead on the mat, right between your eyebrows. Take an inhale here And exhale, sigh it out. Even though some poses in yoga are resting poses, you're still working really hard and stretching your body in ways that you probably don't on a normal basis. So be gentle with yourself. And then let's walk ourselves back up to a seated position. We're going to come to the center of our mat and do some stretching. Bring the soles of the feet together. If you're an athlete, you may have done this in any of your sports practices. After practice, when you stretch, it's called butterfly. So I want you to grab your feet. See if you can press your legs open with your elbows. And if this is too much, or if you already feel this stretch, stay right here. This is more than enough. If you want a little bit more and you're quite flexible, breathe here. Inhale as you lengthen the back of your neck. Again, relax your shoulders, and exhale, just kind of fold over a little bit. You can even flutter your knees like a butterfly. And just finding your breath and breathing here. Close your eyes if you want. And just try to relax, even if you're in a little bit of discomfort, because flexibility takes time. And sometimes yoga can be a little uncomfortable, but it teaches us to breathe through uncomfortable positions and uncomfortable moments in life. We will get through it. When you connect your breath and you know that it's temporary, you got this. One more breath. Come back up to the center, and let's send our legs out wide. So come out into a wide-legged straddle position. We are going to do a wide-legged seated forward fold. So again, if you're a gymnast or if you've done any kind of cheerleading, or even soccer players sometimes do this stretch, it's just a wide-legged stretch. You can begin to walk your hands forward, and you can either place your elbows on the mat, you can rest your head in your hands. Go where it feels comfortable for your body. The beauty of yoga is that every single body is different. So you learn to listen to what is right for your body. Now, if we were in a class together, I could come around and help you all personally, but I need you to listen to what's going on inside your body, and if you ever feel pain, come right back up. Come back up to here. Even just sitting like this, you are getting such a good stretch and a great workout. So don't ever feel like you have to go any further than this. This is perfect. In yoga, we like to say the practice is perfect because there's nowhere to go. It's all about the practice. And this is called Dragonfly. I like that a lot of the poses have the names of animals or insects, things found in nature. And I know you guys are probably missing the great outdoors right now. So hopefully you can feel a connection to some of these wonderful creatures. Just breathe here. Stretching out your legs, relaxing. Hopefully this feels really good. One more inhale. And now walk your hands back up. We're going to do a pose called grasshopper. So I want you to pull your legs together. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Take your right foot. Place that foot on top of your left thigh. Now if you want to sit up against the wall for some support, I'm going to move so that this isn't in my back. It's helpful. You're going to get a good stretch right here in your left hamstring. Take your hands next to your body and just press into your other leg. You're already going to feel a really good stretch just by sitting here and doing this. And just breathe. And in yoga, we always come back to our breathing. There's really nothing else to focus on, just your breath in and out. Your breath will help you loosen up those tight spots. So if you're feeling like this is really tight, if you play a lot of sports, if you're a runner, you can be really tight in your hamstrings. So just send the breath there. Try to focus in your mind on this part of your body. And every time you breathe in, maybe it'll soften a little bit more. Relaxing and letting go with every out breath. Breathe in positivity. Breathe out negativity. Let it go. Now let's switch sides. Send the right leg down. And gently pick up your left foot, place it on top of your right thigh, and sit in this figure 4 or grasshopper position. Now, one side of your body will feel tighter than the other. My left side is definitely my tight side, so I am feeling this a lot more already in my left hamstring. And for you, maybe it's the opposite, and that's okay. Again, every body is different, and everyone will feel an imbalance, so to speak, when you're doing different sides of this posture. So just take notice of that. It's not good or bad, right or wrong, it just is. And again, try to breathe into the tight spots and release those muscles that are clinging and tightening. See if we can let them go a little bit more. Good job. One more breath. Release that leg. Come back to center. We're going to do one more seated position. This is like the wide-legged forward fold, but we're going to keep one leg in this time. So keep your left foot against your inner thigh. Flex your right toes and see if you can reach your toes. If you can, send your left arm up to the sky. Now this again might be more than enough. If you can start to bend over and reach toward your right foot, great. If it's too much and you can't reach your foot, see if you can just place your hand inside your right leg and arch over, a little bit of a side bend here. You'll feel a nice stretch in your left side. Look up at your hand. If that hurts your neck, just look to the front. Feel what feels good for your body. Come back to center and let's switch sides. Bring your right foot in, send your left foot out. Flex your toes. That means your toes come back toward your face. See if you can reach for your foot with your fingers and then begin to open up, reaching toward the ceiling, and as you exhale, folding over toward that leg. You should feel a really good stretch in your right hip, in your right oblique. And if that's too much, just back off a little bit. Come up higher. You don't have to come all the way down. But if you're pretty flexible, challenge yourself a little bit. And just breathe. And if you want to smile, smile brightly. Good job. Inhale, come back up. Now we're going to roll like a ball before we lie on the ground and take our final pose. So I want you to place your hands behind your knees and then just roll like a ball. This is a good massage for your spine. It's also just a lot of fun. So I hope you like this pose as much as I do. It reminds me of being a kid again, rolling around on the ground. And then come flat on your back. Place your feet high in the sky like you could stomp on the ceiling. Take your feet in your hands by grabbing the outsides of your feet and then pull your knees into your shoulders. This is called happy baby or bug pose, and you can rock side to side, back and forth, just releasing your lower back, giving yourself a little massage here. If you have a younger brother or sister or a cousin and they're a baby, you have probably seen them do this pose. Babies love to do this as they're discovering their feet and their limbs, and they're usually laughing while they're doing it. Happy baby. Good job. Now I want you to bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Squeeze your knees in. And then as you exhale, release your legs down to the mat. I'm going to scoop back to center. Send your legs out long. Send your arms out long. Shake out your body a little bit. I want you to pick up your feet and drop them. Pick up your hips and drop them. Pick up your shoulders and drop them. Pick up your arms and drop them, and then pick up your head and drop it gently. This is called Shavasana, or corpse pose. Now that you've gotten all those wiggles out, see if you can be as still as you possibly can. Try not to move a single muscle for the next 2 minutes. Don't worry, I won't forget about you, but close your eyes and see if you can just focus on your breathing and nothing else. Think about your belly expanding like a balloon, going up and down. Now we're going to do a gradual muscle relaxation technique. So just listen to my voice and see if as we scan through the body, if you can bring some softness and relaxation to every muscle on your body. Let's start at the crown of the head. And think of a gold liquid flowing down over your body, relaxing every muscle as it flows. Starting at the top of the head, it's dripping down over your forehead, over your ears, and they relax. Over your eye sockets, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your chin, your neck, your throat, everything melting into the floor, relaxing as you move down. Your shoulders, your collarbone, your chest, your upper arms, all relaxing. Your elbows, your forearms, your rib cage, your belly, your wrists, your hands, your fingers, all relaxed. Your hip bones, your pelvis, your upper thighs, your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, all relaxed. Your knees, your shins, your calves, relax. Your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Everything is relaxed. Feel the ground supporting your body. You can completely let go of all of your muscles. There's no need to tighten any part of your body, just relax. Now begin to wiggle your fingers, rub your fingertips together, wiggle your toes. And keep your eyes closed as you gently roll over to one side, coming into a fetal position. So curl your knees into your chest, rest your head on your arm, and just lay here. Such a comfortable position. And see if you notice anything that changed in your body, in your mind, in your mood over the last 20 or so minutes that we've been doing yoga. See if you feel any differently. Just notice it. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, press yourself back up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. Bring your legs into a cross-legged position and place your hands on tops of your knees. Take a moment here to just come back to your breathing. Let's take an inhale together and exhale, sigh it out. Open your eyes if they're not open already. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this yoga practice, and I hope you keep coming back to the mat. It's such a great way to connect your mind, body, and spirit through breath and movement. It really helps my mood, especially during these uncertain times. And anytime you're feeling stressed or anxious, yoga is available to you. You don't need any equipment, just a mat. You don't even need that. You could do it in a grassy field out underneath the beautiful blue sky and the fresh air. It is wonderful, and it is always there for you. Thank you for joining me and letting me lead you today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your time at camp. Thank you so much. Namaste. And we say namaste, it means the light in me bows to the light in you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.